Hi everyone, my name is Michael. Today we have Joshua Ewere. Mr. Joshua Ewere, thanks for coming and welcome to the Unscripted Podcast.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. He is the CEO of 1231 Media, and he'll be telling us what 1231 Media is about. He is a young entrepreneur and a very passionate one, vibrant one, because of my encounters with him. Each time I'm speaking to him, he's always engaged doing something or the other. So, Mr. Joshua, can you please tell us a bit about 1231 Media so that we get to know what 1231 is about?
Okay, thank you for having me here.
You're welcome.
Basically, 1231, what we'll do is we cater for brands. We help brands to tell their stories visually, storytelling through videos, pictures, animations, and all of that. So we go down to the basics. When I say basics, I'm talking about the creation process from the ideas. What do you want to do? Then we plan to execution and publication. So yeah.
Interesting. So it's safe to say you started from the scratch to the finish.
Yeah.
Getting to get the idea from entrepreneurs from the start to finish. All right. So from what you just said now, for persons that actually want to grow a business from the beginning to the end, they can always contact 1231.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So when did you start 1231 Media, and what really inspired you to start this business?
Okay. We started off. It's 6 years now. 6 years. I have a background of TV. I've worked with media houses, from being an editor to producer to head of operations to management. So in all of this, I figured how brands operate. So working in a music station, you get to see how brands want to tie their content to your content. How can they become more visible with music distributions and all of that. So what I got to understand was there's a gold mine in content that some of these brands do not realize. You can run ads, and if it doesn't relate to your audience, there is no feedback. So for me, what better the idea was, how do you use content to sell products? Do you understand? And it is something most brands lack. Do you get? I'll give an instance. I got to know about Prospa through content. Do you understand? It was something I saw on social media, on Instagram, where a particular talent was talking about budget planning or something like that, and it caught my attention. So okay, let's me know more about these guys. And I discovered, okay, fine, it's a digital banking service that does the difference, and then I went deeper into it. So ordinarily, if I saw a digital ad come bank with us, I would see that as every other bank does that. Do you understand? But the fact that something that was appealing was a tool to draw my attention.
Content.
Do you understand? So that made me want to go deeper into the brand. Okay, fine. I like the colors. I like the way the piece spells. Do you understand? Okay, fine. Let me download the app. And okay, voila, we're here. Do you understand? So people go past billboards. People go past flyers. Do you understand? Because it's basic. It's a regular thing that people do. Do you understand? How do you win new people? Especially what the age and time we are now. It's more of visual telling. People on their phones, Instagram, Twitter, and all of that. How are you engaging these people? So yeah, content that would attract customers is the essence.
Thank you very much. There's a particular question I want to ask. Why did you choose to use numbers for your business?
Okay.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Okay, so creatively, my birth month is 12.
Okay.
That's December 31st.
Oh, interesting.
So 12/31.
31.
Yeah.
All right, that's what about the business name. So you've just given us a contextual explanation on branding. Is there a difference between branding and marketing, or are they interrelated?
They work together. Marketing is a soup. Branding is the ingredients. Do you understand? So it is what you have branded that your marketers would take to the consumers. If the brand is not strong, there's nothing to sell. I can go with we're on set and we're using very dope cameras. How do I convince you that this is better than what we used to have that you hold on your shoulders? You understand? So it is how you brand this guy that would aid whoever is going to sell this. I mean, you understand? You just plug and play. Do you understand? So yeah,
Okay.
they work together.
So why is brand management very important to a business, in your opinion?
It's the heart of the business. What you call the soul of the business. If it's not there, it's not there. Let's date back to. I don't want to throw shades. So we don't call brands. So let's date back to the days of some things that we used to see on TV or TV stations.
Okay.
It was just basic. I remember one network we still have. They had the brand and shade of brown, and one time they changed to blue. Do you understand? And we went back to brown again. Yeah. All of this was for purpose and trying to make a statement, so people know that we're here. And if you check closely, the blue that was used had italics, and the brand was trying to copy another brand that had same italics but was red. Do you understand? And BU. Do you understand? It didn't work out. So, BU. So it's good to stay on your path and strengthen it up. I'll put it that way.
So basically, just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Project your message
Yeah.
the best way you feel you
Yeah.
can do that. Okay, as a brand specialist, can you please list out 5 things you look out for in building a brand?
First things first is the human factor. In as much as we have high-rise buildings, tarred roads, people looking all urban and all of that, to some extent we're still backward. Do you understand? You can come up with a copy, a brief, and you tell the brand this is what we're proposing for you, and they tell you, it's too advanced for us. You get it? So first, the human factor.
Okay.
How flexible?
Flexibility.
You understand? How flexible do you want to go? Do you understand? I would say intentionality. Intentionality marries desperation. We want to blow this podcast, and we'll go at any length to get it out there. The will to accept change, the zeal to accept change. People are very static. People are stuck on their old ways. You cannot shoot me from the top. It has to be like this. And you're telling this person, there's something I'm seeing from the top. Man, no. 10 years ago, I'm doing it like this. You understand? So, flexibility, the zeal to want to change, and all of that. And another thing is belief. Even if I tell you this is bitter leaf,
Okay.
and the first word there is bitter and leaf, and I tell you, just take it, you would like it. Your ability to believe me that, okay, fine, I know this thing is bitter, but he said I should take it. Regardless, I want to actually taste it, know what it feels like or what it tastes like. That belief. And it's something agencies struggle with. And when you put it all to the table, when you do your presentation, and they are not just the first two it's not coming, just exit.
What's your best advice to give to startups and SMEs who are trying to build a brand?
One thing that also drew me to Prospa was wanting a bank account that has my business name. And off cam, I said I don't go to the bank, and I understand the process of even doing a personal account, not to talk of business account. I can do. So first, having a personalized bank account works. So when you have those things all prepared, branding, people just post randomly. I sell shirts, I sell this, and you want to blow. What makes your page different from Instablog? Even Instablog has some level of design. They have lower tiers and all of that. So if you're a business page and you sell stuff and you're not organized, then there's no need. So it's how you put it together. Packaging. When you have those things all ironed out, you're good to go. Okay.
So as an entrepreneur, what are your biggest challenges in running a business today in Nigeria?
So the sector I work with, we deal with visual storytelling. So it's about videos, pictures, designs. And with the innovation of technology, these days you have mobile apps that edit your videos. You have smartphones that shoot in 4K. Some can even do 6K, do you understand? You have design apps that you have templates, do you understand? So when you tell your clients a certain amount, you feel like, it's too much, I can do it on my phone, I can do this, you understand? But there's something in professionalizing and those who are actually gifted in it. I've had events where, let me use the word, I savvy pass, where they feel like they want to do it, and it's a mess.
They mess it up.
And they call you back. So this time you double your price. Because you know that, you have entered.
Yeah.
You have entered, you get. So yeah, challenges. People not understanding the value of what you do.
They don't value.
They don't value. And sometimes it's not about not valuing, they don't understand it. So it's still that thing about people just feel,
just do it.
She like to post stuff on Instagram. It's to post it. It's just to sponsor it. People will see it. And
forgetting the packaging part of it.
And just employ these guys. Consult these guys to do it for you. They know it better. You get your own branding now as a brand consultant. It is your excellence that will spot you out. Do you understand?
Interesting.
And your ability to evolve with time. So for us, while a certain space is getting saturated, we're going to new grounds, dominate, and before they come there, you go again. Do you understand? That's how it works. Yeah.
You can't take the place of a professional. You can know it, but you can't know it all.
You can know it all, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. With the experience you have now as an entrepreneur, when you started and where you are now, is there something you would do differently from what you're doing now, and you'd like to share so that other entrepreneurs can actually learn?
Okay, I had my background in television, music stations, and all of that, and I'm a graduate of English and literature.
Okay.
You understand? I never understudied camera operations or branding in school. I learned on the job, right? Now, after being a 9-to-5 person, the knowledge I accumulated there took over, and I started up what I'm doing now, do you understand? Not forgetting the place of learning, advanced learning. So what most entrepreneurs do, and which is bad, is same knowledge you carry, then you just feel, I know it all, and you're just going.
You have to evolve.
You have to evolve. So for us, what we're doing now is, aside the fact that I am still learning, we have been able to get more hands, more experienced people into the team. Do you understand? So areas where I cannot do it, I have people who do
Persons
it.
to do it. What's the best advice you have gotten as an entrepreneur? The best advice?
Keep going. Keep going and learn more.
So when did you first discover Prospa, and how do you use Prospa to run your business?
So I was like three years ago.
3 years, you said?
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Interesting.
I'm mistaken, 3 years ago, yeah. I got the brand on Instagram, a sponsored ad. And there was a financial talk, yeah, I logged in, and so I use it as my official business account. So yeah, it's been helpful. I use that to pay salaries, so it's well sorted. It's just okay, send this. Yeah, it's been helpful.
I always tell persons that Prospa is not about you just sending money and also receiving money. We have different features on the Prospa app that can actually help you grow your business, and it's quite engaging. So small businesses are very underserved in Nigeria and other, when I mean Nigeria, but financial institutions. Hence, and that's why Prospa is in this space. We actually want to help businesses that don't have access to these major banks. What are the major problems you have encountered before using Prospa, and how has Prospa helped in that line?
Delayed payment. Delayed payment receipt. You can make transactions to vendors and they complain about not receiving it in 24 hours, you understand. One thing I've discovered is prompt delivery. I understand. It goes fast. You get. So yeah, that has been a great help. And
you don't like going to the bank?
I don't like it.
So you just sit in the comfort of your home and everything is done.
You get yes. I feel like the bank thing is a no-no for me. You get, and from the comfort of your phone, it's smooth. It's smooth. Yeah.
Okay.
Life is easier, baby.
Thank you very much. So, what's the favorite thing about the favorite feature on the Prospa app? I know you said you like the transactions, and you also said that you also automate payments, you pay salaries at vendors on the Prospa app. But which is the most important feature, and what more would you like to see?
Yeah, the revenue tracker thing. Excuse me. It's amazing for you to track your records. And you see, you know how we spend, and you see what came in. You're like, oh wow, amazing. So yeah, I think that's a lot. You
keep track.
Yeah, it's right there. And you're like, okay, fine, and you'll be able to manage your resources properly because you know that, okay, fine, how did I get this, and this is what is here. Track this thing. So yeah, other things I feel should come in, lifestyle. I feel the lifestyle bit should be more emphasized, like emphasize on it, elaborate, and broaden it.
When you say lifestyle, what do you mean?
Be able to accommodate lifestyle content, I'll use the word, or a lifestyle section or tab or something. Partner with cinemas, you understand? So you know you have box office flyers on your page. So even when you're on that app, you're seeing Batman, you're tempted, just pay for the ticket, you understand? You have those things. Okay. It helps. Okay. It helps.
I always have these questions from members. Is Prospa secured? Is Prospa secured? The reason I'm asking this question now is because you say you don't like going to the bank. How do you feel secure banking on Prospa?
This thing about trust. It's just, I don't know, it's not like a feeling. You just know that you're safe. And as a digital entity, it's space. And if there's an error, you track it.
Question I'll ask now, can you describe Prospa just in 3 words?
Colorful, innovative,
Trendy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So I have some fire questions for you.
All right.
Yeah. So what's the best decision you have ever made?
Getting married.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had a single day left today, what would you do?
Skydive.
Can you tell me something few people Wow.
I am very emotional.
Interesting.
And so there's this thing about I don't listen to you, but I listen to you.
How's that possible?
So, I would act like I'm not listening to what you're saying. Like, especially when it comes to advice, I take it, but I don't show you that I took it. So yeah. So I take everything, but not necessarily showing you.
Tell me 3 qualities you look out for in a relationship.
Support, innovative, trendsetter.
Trendsetter. So that's what you look out for in a relationship.
Yeah.
Somebody that's innovative, somebody that's a trendsetter, and somebody that can support.
Yeah.
Interesting. Final question. Prospa or Prosper?
So I think there's a reason for PROS.
Yes.
You understand? Which pretty much sounds similar. And judging by the pack that was given to me, one of the items has what Prosper trading. So I'll go with Prosper. PROSPA.
Alright, so you just said you got the pack.
Yeah.
Can you throw more light on what the pack is?
So it was a customer appreciation pack. It had a stress ball, which I very well need. It had a wine. It had the throw pillow. It had a note. It had a book. Yeah. I'm not much of a reader. My wife is reading.
Okay.
I prefer audiobooks.
Okay.
But yeah, I find time to actually go through, and it's helping.
All right. Interesting. This brings us to the end of our session today. And trust me, if you're thinking of growing a brand, do not miss this episode. It was quite insightful. And it's all thanks to Mr. Joshua Ewere. Thank you very much for coming once again.
Thank you.
We hope to see you again.
Certainly, yeah.